Hello everyone and welcome to season 29 of Monumental Victory. This is the best you're going to get because in this version of the game I can't do a front-facing camera. Oh, it feels like so long ago and yet so short ago that it was this. But welcome to season 29 of Monumental Victory. It's good to be back into a series that I have, that the series, more or less, Monumental Victory was founded upon this series, so it's always good to be back playing a map from it. For those of you who are not familiar with what this map is, welcome. Welcome. Oh, there's fire. Let's get rid of that. Can I get rid of it? Ow! That's the question. Stop it. Bad fire. I don't know if I can get rid of this. I think we're an eternal struggle. Ow! An eternal struggle for fire, for safety. I think this will be an eternal struggle. This place is probably destined to burn. Ow! But anyways, welcome. For those of you who aren't familiar with this map, this is the Endless Deep. Super Hostile number 2. It is a map that I've actually, surprisingly enough, have never seen a Let's Play of. And I have never actually played it myself. I've played many Super Hostile maps in the past. This kind of Super Hostile is like for everyone. The series, for mostly everyone, the series that gets them into CTMs. I've actually never really seen anyone play this map, or I've actually ever played it myself, surprisingly enough. So I figured, why not? This is on my quest for greatness, for glory, and for completion of the Super Hostile series. I'm not even going to test that. Beta 173, I believe, has primed TNT. All of it is primed. All of it. All of it. All of it. So for those of you who are unfamiliar as to what goal I am referring to, the original intent for the Monumental Victory series was the completion of all of the Super Hostile maps. That's the main reason why this series started, and kind of an overarching goal of this series as we go is we want to complete the Super Hostile series. Will the series end once we do? Once that happens? Probably not. I'll continue doing this as long as I enjoy it, and with purely by the fact that there's always new maps coming out, and there's a plethora of maps out there already that I haven't played. I don't foresee this this particular series ending anytime in the foreseeable future. So don't worry about that. Don't worry. Monumental Victory will be there as long as all of you are here with me. So if you enjoy this series, stick around. Leave your comments and feedback. Leave your likes. Likes always help. I try not to berate you guys with comments about leaving a like and such. But it does help. Helps me to know that you guys enjoy the content. You guys and gals. Alright. I am grabbing a little bit of this lumber because I don't know what the likelihood of me... when and where the likelihood of me finding more is. So it doesn't hurt to grab, I guess, as much of this as I can. I would like to grab a sapling, but I'm not seeing any at the moment. I mean, if I can get at least one sapling out of these leaves, I would be happy. And you know what I'm gonna do? Because I have so much. Oh God, I can't drag. I can't drag. This is gonna be. This is gonna be something, all right. As I noted, we are playing in beta 1.7.3. This was. Oh well, there goes that crafting table. This was the bread and butter This is when CTMs were first created, is beta 173. And this is pre the adventure update. This is when we could spam click bow and arrows. We didn't have to worry about regen or hunger. There we go. There's the one I was looking for. And eating healed us and not regened us, which was and still is a fantastic system. I will say that. I still think... Oh, there we go. Second one. Perfect. I still think Beta 173 still stands the test of time. It doesn't have as much features, obviously, as the new Minecrafts. But I still feel that the whole system stands the test of time. And the fact that most foods don't stack makes things even more interesting. But today, we are starting a new series. Well, not a new series, but new season. And I think we should start it off with a bang. Figure out where we're going to go, get something accomplished, and go from there. Half a stack of logs? More than enough. We can live with that. Beds. Oh, okay, this is pre. And I can't even turn off clouds. There is no option, literally no option to turn off clouds in this in this version. This is going to be interesting. Okay, we need to get going, get started, figure out what we're going to do, where we're going to go, and kind of go from there. I did see at one point right there, that is Ye Olde Victory Monument. Can I get down to there without drowning? I do not have a torch. I don't think I'm going to... I think I'm going to drown. Oh, okay. Well, it took a little bit. And this place is a hotbed for mob spawns. Oh, no, it's... I don't think mobs can spawn on glass, luckily. Oh, creepy sounds. Oh, perfect. I'm creating myself a hotbed of spawn space. But I'm also grabbing myself a lovely amount of cobblestone. So, we've managed to find ourselves the monument. Not too hard, to be honest. Not the hardest monument to find in a super hostile. Probably the easiest, I would say. But it does give us access to a nice, healthy amount of cobblestone. We'll just grab a half a stack for now. And I probably don't want that to exist. Let's just break this. There we go. Oh no, they can spawn obsidian. Oh no, the obsidian should be high enough light level. Okay. I think the only spawnable space in here is down there at the moment now. So I'm going to leave that as is. I only have a single bread on me. Okay, this looks like it's going to be the first place we're going to explore. I'm not sure what to expect, to be quite honest. Not sure what to expect with this map. This is back in the heyday of Beta 173, so CTMs were quite different way in the Wayback Machine. Way back. Oh, I'm going to be taking a little bit of damage here. No. 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 Oh, boy. Quite different in this heyday. Loot, if I remember correctly, at least with the few maps that I have played, or at least on the channel for Beta 173, we did Nightmare Realm. I did Legendary. Loot wasn't as not prosperous, as frequent as maybe I should put my bed in there. Loot wasn't as plentiful. That's the word. Plentiful. As you see in most more common CTMs. It wasn't as plentiful. And is this going to prove me wrong? What's this? The sea be a cruel and vengeful mistress. Yar! Okay, well, I was going to say... I can't double click to grab that. Okay. As I was going to say, loot is not as plentiful in old maps, and this immediately proved me wrong. This seems like a good place, at least for the time being. That is not going to be the case. I don't need the clock. Don't need the compass. Water bucket's good, because I can go turn that into a lava bucket at some point, hopefully. Okay, sapling, sticks, some string, some feathers. Okay. Raw fish, seeds. Okay, definitely some good things in here, and also things that are not very good. I believe in this version of the Minecraft, slime blocks or slime balls are actually useless. They don't provide any functional use. This will give us enough for a bow, and this gives us, we can make some arrows with that. Paper, I think, is actually kind of useless in this version. Same with books, because there's no enchanting in this version. An iron pick. Okay, that's a really good find. Furnace is really good at the moment. I'm kind of trying to remember back to what is actually useful in this version. I'm going to grab the crafting table so I don't have to make another one because the other one disappeared. Let's throw this down. Let's make a little bit of a bow and arrow real quick. There we go. Another fun fact for those of you who are unfamiliar with it, bows did not have durability way back in beta. Way back. I can't do that. I can't shift click either. The horrors. The horrors. The memories of beta are swiftly... Oh, yeah, the fish don't stack. Okay. Swiftly rushing back to me. Let's throw that down. Can I cook that with this? Oh, no. Can I use this? Oh, thank goodness. Okay. As a note, most foods did not stack. Most foods did not stack in beta 1.7.3. It was a rough and wild time where like a section of your inventory was dedicated to food because it both. Oh no, it didn't both. It just healed you. That's the big reason for it. Is it healed you. Why don't I put this back on the bar? I mean, I'm gonna have all this inventory space because I don't have to worry about putting potions there. I don't have to worry about putting special like boopy items or anything like that. How much does this heal? Okay, enough. We're definitely probably gonna end up, I guess, given what we find, we'll probably end up switching over to. Oh, I could put torches on a glowstone. I didn't think I could do that. I don't think I could even do that in a current version of Minecraft. And I think it destroys the torches. Holy shit. I completely forgot about that. I believe water in this version of the Minecraft actually destroyed the torches. Not like broke them, just destroyed them. So it's good for air. Not good for the torches. Oh boy. Okay, let's see if I can get up real quick. We're going to have to figure out where we want to go. That is probably one of the bigger factors. And how easily is it going to be to get there? I am probably going to have to expend a couple torches. That is something right there. However, it is in a deepish place. We don't have a chance at this point in the game. So I can't get like a respiration or anything like that. Oh, something fell. Is that just me or? Oh, this is a zombie. Hi, zombie. Hi, zombles. Okay, we're gonna have to figure out this. From what I understand of this particular map, is it is an open world style map. So we are going to have to be careful of that. Actually, does this trick work? Oh boy. Okay, this trick does work. It saves me on some torches, which is fantastic at this point. Oh, look at this! I found myself the black wool. We're already off to a fantastic start. Found the hardest wool. Actually, I think this is a prior to kind of. Oh, I'm not. I'm gonna take some damage. Oh boy, this is gonna be rough and wild. I gotta figure out where the hell I actually need to go. We do have our first wool, which is fantastic. Good start already to the series. But these loot crates. Okay, that looks like something important. These loot crate things. Oh yes, this is when zombies drop feathers. Oh, the things that you remember when you're playing in old versions. Oh, so reminiscent. So so nostalgic. Okay, we have. I need dirt. I have seeds. I have bones. This is way back in the day when I could grow a whole wheat from a seed with one bone meal. Oh, the good old days. Okay. I'm going to try working down to this little thing here. I'm probably going to drown, but we'll see. It seems that all of this stuff is set like just deep enough that you're going to take damage. I think I can get down here in a water bucket. Yep. Okay. Thank goodness. Thank goodness this mechanic exists. Is this go to something? I'm not seeing anything. This has got to go to something, right? I am not noticing, as one thing, a slowing in my mining speed when okay. Yeah, I'm not noticing. Okay, I'm noticing a little bit there. Not too much. Dirt! Fantastic. This is what I need. With this, I can make all the farms and food I ever wanted. Let's do. I'm gonna actually do that real quick. My health situation is not the best at the moment, but it's enough to be complacent. So let's. There we go. Perfect. Already off to a good start. Let's just grab a little bit of food real quick. This is going to save me from drowning and dying from drowning. This stacked, right? Okay, good. Thank goodness. Pre bone meal nerve. I love it. And bread. Bread is good. Bread is love. Bread is life. Let's get a few breads on the bar. This is back in the time when you actually had like a big portion of your hotbar actually dedicated to dedicated to food. Oh, the nostalgia. Okay, this place actually looks useless. I'm not seeing anything useful here. Actually, no, I lied. There's something here. Hi, it's an entranceway. Obsidian. Ooh, iron and gold. A steak, even better. Okay, there's some good stuff in here. I can make myself an iron sword, because I already have an iron pick. You know, I'm going to do that real quick. Oh, God, my inventory is also clutter. Let's make a quick double chest. Well, double chest. Let's drop off a few pieces of items and supplies that I don't necessarily need to carry with me at the moment. And could possibly be a hindrance if I did. I'm also going to make myself a iron sword. Maybe an iron chest plate. Some leather pantaloons. Actually, don't have gear on me. I do. Let's do helmet and boots. Yeah. Let's do that. Boots. Helmet. Oh boy. The good old days. That's what you call it. Okay. Alright, that cleans up the inventory a bit. I can't really do a whole lot. Or can't really take out the food. I'm going to leave the wool here. And I do want to have a bed here, I think. Of course. Only nighttime. Let's drop those. Bring that. I do want the bucket of water on the inventory bar. This is going to be... I'm going to miss something. Oh boy. Okay. So I think we found our first dungeon, more or less, of the map. Oh, and some coal. I'm going to grab that. While we have already found a wall, we have not found a dungeon yet. So this is exciting. Hurrah! Bad things. I know you're there. Oh. And the things we don't have to deal with right now. I don't have to deal with silverfish. Don't have to deal with blazes. I still have to deal with TNT traps, which is a very high... Oh, and iron. Very high probability in a map like this. That was one of the big things, at least from what I remember with older maps, is that they were very, very trap prone. Which makes me very nervous with some of this. They're very, very trap prone, which was awesome and horrible at the same time. Okay. Make some more torches. That should be enough for now. Not too worried about making a ridiculous amount of torches. Just a little bit. A touch of torches will be good for now. Are we on a difficulty? I saw a zombie before, so... Oh, there's no critting. Oh, okay. Well, that's going to be fun to remember. I need to... No. Block that off. I gotta watch out for the ceiling above me being sand. I'm hearing footsteps. Okay, I don't think that was anything important. Okay. Where are you coming from? Oh boy. Old school. This is kind of the... this is what I remember a lot of with the Vechs maps of old. There was a lot of... There wasn't not a whole lot of decorativeness to the tunnels. There was a lot of empty tunnels that led that kind of mazed around. It's got a nostalgicness to it. There we go. Okay. that lighting down. Ooh, oh boy. I am finding all of the amazing things right now, and I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Okay. It feels very odd. Having played so many CTMs, coming back to these old maps and the styles that, like, how they were kind of how they were built and such like that is very, it gets very odd feeling. I mean, running into veins of iron like that, so I gotta watch out for that. That's gonna trigger the landfall. Running into iron so easy like this feels very weird to me. I mean, it's not very uncommon for old maps like this, but it feels very weird. I guess it's probably just a newer CTM mentality. Oh, purple. There we go. We're gonna finish with this map so fast. I can tell you that for certain. We're gonna finish this so fast. Don't expect this to be a long series. Just saying. I already found two wool, and I don't know how long I've been playing. Maybe a half hour. Not even that, probably. We're getting a bunch of iron. This will not be a long series, much like a lot of the other super hostiles we played. They usually end pretty quick. And when we're finding iron like this, in this plethora amount, it's not going to be very long. But I guess this feel kind of is feels more of a throwback to like the original intent of what the Super Hostile series was supposed to be, which was a more difficult survival type of series. So, I mean, the natural, I don't know if it's natural or not, but natural ore generation and stuff like that is very, very akin to what the original intent for Super Hostile was kind of meant for. So it's in that respect, it's a little bit more understandable that we were running into all of these ores and such like that. How much do we have? 42. Oh, God. Oh, we're going to end this so fast. Nothing is going to be able to stand in my way. Just saying. Let me grab a little bit more coal. I'm actually kind of surprised. I don't know, maybe in this kind of, at this time frame and era of the Super Hostile, I don't know if Vechs was very trap happy yet, maybe is the word. So maybe there's not a huge amount of traps in at this time frame. I'm guessing that since we already got the wool, we're not really going to be dealing with anything other than water. Okay. Just water. Little old water. Okay, I'm not going to deal with that. Alright, we got ourselves another wool. Fantastic. That gives us 2. Great start. Great start. And I think this dungeon is pretty much over. And there's no sprinting. I forgot about that. I hear footsteps. I'm tempted to dig over to it. Right down. I don't know. Not gonna worry about it. Probably up, maybe. All right. It goes this way. That wasn't too bad. I'm kind of feeling probably most of the map is probably going to be very light like that, or just purely by the fact that we've. I hear the footsteps. They're following me. Or just purely by the fact that we've kind of just started the map. We're not going to be running into any of the super difficult areas just yet. Where the hell do I have to go to get out of here? Hurrah! I'm lost. I hear them. Pitter-patter. The pitter-patter of little feet. They didn't sound like spider feet because there wasn't a lot of pitter-patters. There was pitter-patters. Not that way. I think we came down into the area. So, no, up into the area. This looks like what I'm looking for. There we go. Down into the area. Okay. Fantastic. We're going to have to figure out a good place to set up a base of action. I cannot sleep. It's not nighttime. It's never nighttime. Why is it never nighttime? We're going to have to find a good place. I think probably as good as any. This is probably a good base for now while I do all that smelting goodness and setting up my gear and such like that. I'm going to do a quick cut, take a look at the recording time, and figure out what we're going to do from there. So I will be right back. All right. So we're back. Just heading over to the old monument. And we're going to drop off our wolves for today and call it there. We've been going for... I can't place it there. We've been going for a touch over a half hour, which I think is good length for this series. We'll probably have not too terribly long episodes for this series, just because the map itself is not going to be very long. I can already foresee it now. It's probably going to be fairly short. So we'll do half-hour episodes, maybe a little less from time to time. We'll see. But it's going to definitely be shorter episodes than we were seeing near the end of Ragecraft 3. Those were super long episodes. But let's get this underway. We got our purple wool and the black wool. And we got more. We can do more. The iron block. Fantastic. Can I do anything else? I don't think I can. I can put a bed down over here. Seems like a good place to sleep. Perfect. And I can't put a torch on. Oh, I can. Oh, okay. Even better. I'm discovering new things I can do that I didn't think I could before. Fantastic. All right, that's going to do it for today, everyone. Thanks for joining. As always, we'll continue our adventures into the endless deep next time. And I guess we'll go from there. Let me just deposit a few of the goodies that we don't really need to be carrying around with us. But yes, that's going to do it for today. Thanks for joining, everyone, and I will catch you all next time. Bye.